In 1956, following the famed Montgomery bus boycott, Alfred Hassler had the idea to create a comic book to illustrate the ongoing struggle for social justice. Alfred worked directly with Martin Luther King Jr. on the content.
I always thought, like many people who learn history in a classroom, my image of the Montgomery bus boycott is Rosa Parks on the bus, Dr. King in front of a podium, the big names. Rarely did I think of a comic book as a shaper of that civil rights struggle. It was a mere 5 months after Rosa Parks' unbelievable moment of nonviolent resistance that Alfred Hassler wrote a letter starting the project. Alfred Hassler says, this is the idea, a comic book to be distributed in the South to tell the story of Montgomery for young people, African Americans, white Americans. It was novel. The idea itself was groundbreaking.
He persuaded the Al Capp studios, famous cartoonist studios, to do the drawings for free. It was about the principles of nonviolent resistance and how it works. So this helped to bring out the story of what was going on in Montgomery, of the idea of nonviolent resistance to segregation in this case.
This comic book was produced in 1958, at the very beginning of the civil rights movement. I also started to realize this comic book wasn't something from the past, it's something in the present. I realized it had been translated into Arabic in 2003, 2004. And that spurred my interest in the fact that it's actually being used in Arab Spring. And I got in touch with some of these revolutionaries and activists in Egypt.
And they'd been using this comic book as a tool to teach young Egyptians about the power of nonviolence. This comic book turned Martin Luther King into a superhero. To me, this is such a wonderful example of having faith in your actions, whether or not they produce the result that you think they're going to.